Can't believe I'm doing this at this hour, this ungodly hour. Yeah, this is I'm trying to log review for July 11th, 2024. Um, so just in line with how I'm trying to make reviews for everything. Oh, I never did this one. I should be sleeping though. So today is CPI news day, right? So jumping right into it. Before the news, like I was trying to look at what like price has been pulling up on the weekly for about I would say on the weekly and daily for about like throughout the month of July. There's been only one day that started it started below the close of the previous day, closed as a sell candle. After that day is yesterday. So basically it has been buying for a while. So what I just did before I wanted to say prior just now, but I observed that I say prior a lot. So before, like when I was like marking out the chart, looking at doing the top down analysis in air quotes, I was looking at this. Okay, it's on the 1 hour right now. 12 o'clock candle from yesterday. This inefficiency, right? And this one too. Price smashed through it like today. Like I was just looking at it based on possible drawn liquidity, sell side by side inefficiencies. What am I looking at and all that? So this is the CPI news, and it was a CPI news day. So this is yesterday's high, same as the all-time high still. So just like yesterday too, the London's Asian and London sessions are just ranging, forming lows, equal lows, just creating sell side and buy side engineering. It's same thing too on ES. But if you observe before 9:30, before the CPI news hits, this candle, let me do this. Look, there's a small divergence here. This 9 o'clock, 21 o'clock. Did I want to say 21 o'clock? Just this 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Sorry, candle. This low, that's the low of the Asian session, right? On ES, London session lows cleared it first. Why Nas left it before going using the CPI news to clear buy side. So after I cleared buy side, I was trying to look for an opportunity whereby the price has cleared buy side. In this case with the news driver, so it's kind of rebalancing back into the low of the inefficiency, right? So I was looking for a setup to take me into that inefficiency, but I didn't see. So as price got there, look at how it's closing. What's the high of this? 825. That forms the low of the IPA. The high is 20663.8. The close of this candle is 20663.4. So almost the same. Price held it, but look at what it did after rebalancing it. So I still had it in mind that this sell side can still be traded too. So these retracements, what would have even made me trust anything was if I wanted to trust buys was if price closed above this. But look at how right at the tick price held it then continue selling down, taking out all these sell side that form. And why the move didn't make sense to me was not that it didn't make sense, it just wasn't what I would have been interested in, which thank God I logged that in the live recording. So there's no undo on this thing, it's annoying. I hope my voice is loud enough. Let me see. Okay, it's going to be loud enough, hopefully. So that's the opening price. It's very important. So this day, because ES was forming equal lows at the opening price, so I was just looking at it that most likely that's a boost the rabbit setup. But you know what? There's a way you can be nimble with it. It's not advisable though, but who knows? Look at how this somebody can use this to secure if they are doing, because so if you're using a one-to-one risk to reward, you can use this to get what you want. But this in itself, I wanted to see price close above this before I would trust any kind of buy, just the way I am. But everything was aligning except for the fact that 9:30, like the trade idea would have fallen to 9:30, and I was just like, no, I would rather wait. So during when price was doing this, forming this, clearing these highs that is protected here, that ES didn't get to, NAS didn't get to, NAS was creating lower lows. So as NAS cleared this, getting that out don't be hard because I'll start deleting all the plus NASDAQ cleared this with this candle, right? Retraced, sold down again. So I was looking at this IPA that okay, 948. I want to see what price will do around this point. Usually, based on my rules, price had already cleared sell side, while this one was still going upward. So it was kind of like caught in the middle that okay, which is the real move? And since price has cleared sell side, the IPA that led to that sweeping of liquidity, I want to see how price reacts to it. To know, so price reacted strongly off its selling down again. So this was when I started adjusting that okay, the 12 o'clock candle that I was expecting to hold price has just been totally disrespected on us. While ES2 now followed in kind, now cleared this low that initially cleared this one. So I think that's why you just observe that sometimes the ones that clears buy side or sell side first during the first move is usually the lagger in the second move because it had already taken that objective. Meanwhile, the other one, then this will be confusing. Just like today, in the morning before 8:30, yes, cleared sell side, NAS didn't. But when price was coming for sell side the second time, NAS was faster to clear sell side. So that's what I'm trying to say. So the first asset that clears buy side or sell side usually becomes a lagger when the second move is happening. So it's not really an important information, it's just a fun observation that happened. It's not the first time. Like I just thought about it today. I was just like, okay, I've been seeing this thing happen a lot and all that. So this is where as price was coming down here, I was now looking at okay, if ES is now reaching the 12 o'clock of 10th of July inefficiency. Meanwhile, NAS has totally disrespected. What was next for NAS? It was this equal lows. Let me see when price cleared out those lows. Price same thing with is around 10:45. No, around 10:15. Yeah, clear those equal lows. So same thing again. It's just to be following your protocol, even though Sometimes I'm looking at price is leaving me, but how to follow my rules so that I don't try and chase a move that I'm not really like anticipating and all that. So I was looking at okay, so when price did that 10-15 price cleared this sell side. So I wanted to see the IPA that led to price clearing that liquidity is this 10-18, right? So on the 5 minutes it was quite large. It was 5 minutes when I was using. That was why I put the distance. So I wanted to see okay if let me just look so this inefficiency. I wanted to see if price will close above the 50% so that I can start looking at okay maybe that's the final move for sales. Because while I was even trusting but like not really trusting had a small like let's say if I say buy setup it will make more sense to me was because of DXY because DXY was trading down into a major sell side liquidity. But then right as it got close to it, it started retracing forming buy side. So I was not looking at okay if price wants to just do this one as a kind of fake out to go for the real move, I had to be prepared, but I needed to see the signature on the assets that I'm looking at. So here was at 10-18. So right at this point, um, okay, yeah, this one. So after price cleared this, I was not looking okay. These were 1 minute to be useful because the setup was on the 1 minute. The price didn't feel it. So this is the high of the IP. This is the low. Was I looking at price started retracing? Give this give this high move forward because I was looking at a higher time frame objective and I've seen this kind of move fail before. I wanted to see okay, let me see if this inefficiency can hold price to even close above the 50% of this. Let me put it so of this 5 minute IPA. So that's what I wanted to see. So as price started coming down, I was just observing. As soon as price inverted it, I was just like, okay, that means there's still room for more sell side objectives on both MAPS and ES because ES2 did the same thing. Okay. So this is for ES2 after clearing the 815 low. If London lows, let me just say the London low because same thing. So the entry I put that was visible on this chart was the ES one. I think what was it? Is it 19.3? But I took it to 190 just to account for spread, but price never came back. And so this is this zone they misbehave. So same thing here. Price holding this and price inverts this IPA, leaving it on. But then I was not looking here that okay to trust the move. I want to see price close below. So I was just holding as soon as I saw this candle open here and close below. I was just like okay now if you do it on the line chart it shows that price has closed below the inefficiency. Set the limit but it didn't get there. While on NAS this was the one I was looking at okay it's kind of cleaner on the broker on this particular. So price same thing inverts it leaves and I inverts this inefficiency I was supposed to hold leaving it on. Then it now came down to this place the last IP for this. So look at price closed below the inefficiency, but it was something that you had to squint your eyes. So that is why I was waiting for price. I think at this the line of the The sell side house was cleared 20474. So 74, not 72, 74. Limit was around here, 25 points top. The price never got there. The price still like, but see the movement. Price traded down and killed sell side. This was when I ended the recording around almost 8, exactly 11 a.m. New York. And look at how price has been trading down ever since. So this is just like me logging, following up rules, and tracking price, even as the initial target or area of interest was traded through and all that, and then I had to readjust. So that was what yesterday was all about. And despite everything, the price didn't come back to give the entry and all that. But it's good to love this because this big price action. So the only thing I'm saying right now, if I put on the one for PPI, because there's PPI in it, so I don't really have to do too much. So the only thing I have to keep an eye on is just this inefficiency that I marked out back in the day. So price has closed below this one. It's just taking out sell side because it has just been stacking sell side, leaving equal lows. So I knew at some point price will come and take prisoners. So we'll just see how the market deals with this range tomorrow. By God's grace. I'll check the real futures market. I want to see if price, yeah, most likely it did. Whether I got to 21k. Because when I was checking it, it was just below, and this move looks significant enough to get to 21,000. Price is selling down, so I just want to see what to do in this IPA. If not, just watch out and see. Because yesterday, like last week, is actually a very big range. So is there a chance that price can trade down also to clear their lows? I doubt. I'm looking at maybe 50% of that last week move, which would be ding, 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 which would be just below the IPA, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see what the market presents in itself tomorrow. I think I'm currently slurring my words because I want to sleep. So that's the review for yesterday's tape reading session. Since there was no trade place, it's now a tape reading session. It's not really a tape reading session because I was waiting for opportunities but didn't get filled in, which can happen sometimes and most times. So until next time, 18 minutes. I think as how do I put it? There's an inherent timer inside me that just makes all my recording. When I finish saying all the meaningful things, it's always around 18 minutes. So I don't know whether to let it to get to 20, but no, man, I won't sleep. I'm already slurring my words. So that's it.